Pokemisfitz on a Thursday. That's right, it's us. You already know. I know how you knew, because you use the notification bell. That's the best way to keep up with us. Welcome back, all the Misfits. Like I said, we are the Pokemisfitz. I am the Poke Jester. Liam Scott comes rolling in the door first, like an OG. Liam, welcome to the show. Tell us what you know before we have to go. Okay, there you go. Mandy Waddle comes lurking into second place. Miss Mandy, we're glad you made it. There's no better time. Miss Liz. There we go. And Mr. Battle Royal Champion himself, Latourus the Freeman. Latourus, tell us a story about a Thursday. Welcome back, everybody. How we doing? All right. No, Mr. Latourus, you did not make it in first. You are, however, always top 5 and first in our hearts. So there is that. Liam says, all follow in my wake. Absolutely. That's hilarious, Liam. I love a chance to use the word wake in that sense. That was a very good, that was a literary opportunity that you took advantage of. I like that, Liam. Good job. Or a conversational, maybe. Miss Mandy says, I'm chilling with my dog. That is how you do it, Miss Mandy. That's what the dog is for. To keep you safe. It's dogs are always fun to talk to, because my dog always seems to agree with me no matter what I say, so I love that. Anybody who doesn't know, there are games you can play in the chat. When you play the games, you earn points. You earn 1,000,000 points. You get a free $5 pack of cards. It remains one of the easiest things you can do on YouTube to get a free pack of cards. We also have a Discord. In case you didn't know, download the Discord. Come hang with us when we're off stream. You can do many things in the Discord. You can self-promote. If you have a show on YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, or otherwise, you can go to our self-promotion section and tell the world, well, the Misfits world anyway, what you're up to. There is also a section where you can show off your cards, Pokemon, and otherwise. We have another section where you can show off your collection. Go on, 513. We was just talking about showing off, and you showed up. Go on. Is there a coincidence there? Or am I reading into that? Who knows? We're going to find out. But like I said, we do have a section where you can show off your other collections. You know, Funko Pops, Hot Wheels, coins, just whatever else you got. We also encourage you to type fast if you want to utilize these codes that we're about to share with you. In the Discord, we also have a section where you can buy, sell, and that's right, trade cards amongst yourselves in a very buyer beware style situation. However, the Misfits all seem pretty nice so far. I don't think we have any problems with that kind of thing. But, like I said, that's kind of on y'all. Like I said, too, our Discord grows a little bit every day. So does our community. We are right around the corner from 200 subscribers. That's right, Misfits. It seems like just the other day we were talking about hitting the Hondo, and here we are at the double up of the Hondo. I'm super excited for our 200 subscriber giveaway. This is our card. We're going to give this away in the Battle Royal like we be doing. All you got to do is be active in the chat when we get to 200 subscribers. This one says that its centering is a 9. The surface is a 9.5. The corners are a 9.5. Edges are a 9. Mint 9. Necrozma V 2021 Pokemon card. That is going to be our giveaway card when we get to 200 subs. Taylor B from the Poke Homies official Rip and Ship Shop. I've been keeping my eye out for you guys on Twitch and TikTok, and I haven't been getting any notifications. I'm glad you guys are okay and here with us today. Taylor, you already know we're right around the corner from 200 subs. This is our giveaway card. We're going to give it away just like we do the other Battle Royals. Be active in the chat. Be a part of this awesome giveaway. We're a couple of handfuls away from 200. Like I said, it seems like just the other day we was talking about a Hondo to get go. I already know. I'm super excited. Necrezma, slur it together. Liam Scott, I'm going to tell you what. If that is the only Pokemon I mispronounced today, the show won't be nearly as funny as it could be. I'm going to tell you that. But no, people, like I said, I'm really bad with that one. That's one of my favorite things, though. Like I said, some of the names are funny, and I like saying them, but, and you know, guys, somebody did it again. It happened again the other day. I was at work, and somebody asked me if I was still doing my little show, and I said yes, my tiny little, almost 200 subs, over 10,000 watch hours, my little show is still going pretty strong. I had to go ahead and give them the business. We are misfits. We are not, however, little. Latourus, you heard that people were talking about Superman versus Batman. Latourus, there is nothing to miss in that conversation. It is an all-powerful being from another universe who can fly and shoot laser beams from his eye sockets versus a guy with daddy issues. There is no conversation, sir. That wouldn't even be a fight. I don't know what y'all talking about. That's just silly. Oh, Liam Scott. You know what? I'm glad that that's one of the things you guys enjoy, because it's like I said, it's very much fun for me too. And although I take the names with respect and I try to be respectful to the Pokemon and stuff, it's a lot of fun to try to say them names, man. Oh, Latourus says I couldn't agree more. That's just how we do it. Now look, guys, like I said, if we're talking popularity contest, it is hard to beat old Batman. However, and yes, Gohan513 brings up a awesome point. Batman is almost 100 years old. He is creeping up on the end of his copyright, and he will become public domain, much like Winnie the Pooh and those characters. Liam Scott says, what about Homelander? I don't know, Liam Scott. You tell us more about the Homelander and how well you think Homelander would fare in a fight against either. But yes, everybody, in case you didn't know, in America you can only hold a copyright on an image or a cartoon or a whatever for about 100. I think it's right at 100 years. And the Winnie the Pooh has outlived its copyright, so it's now public domain. So anybody who wants to make a movie and use the words Winnie the Pooh can do that now. And that's how we got this crazy, scary movie that I cannot wait to see coming to us. And Batman's getting really close to hitting that mark, and he'll become public domain, and you get to see a bunch of weird knockoff Batman stuff. It'll be great. Liam, I'm gonna be real. When it comes to the comic book or the action, the sci-fi, the character like that, I fall into two very distinct categories. I either A, want you to be semi-realistic like a real person, or I B, want you to have straight up magic ass powers. And if you have magic powers, everybody else has to have magic powers too. But if you don't have magic powers, I do not want you fighting nobody with magic powers, because, come on, you ain't got no magic, you can't win nobody. Oh, when is that movie coming out, Latours? That movie should be out any minute if it's not already out. It's called Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. And oh my god, the trailer is amazing. I watch it all the time. Liam says Liam's pretty sure it's already out. And I'm going to tell you what, man, I can't wait to see it. I already know that. Holy smokes, Pokey Homies official Taylor B. My wife does my taxes and has for the last 15 or 20 years, and the taxes said I owed them $300 myself, so I totally feel you, brother. I'm a TurboTax kind of guy. They've been pretty good to me so far. Man, Liam, get that together. Definitely don't be coughing up no money to the IRS. That's just a bad idea. But Liam won't be here for about another 2 hours. Man, I hope you get that together, Liam. That's Taylor B. I hope you get your taxes together. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, man, that's wild, dude. Wow, dude. 300. Man, you know what, dude? That's weird. My taxes was saying some almost the same shit about $300. That is so weird. There's this weird. They said I owed them $300. I was like, I've never owed taxes in my whole life. I'm poor. You know, it was just weird. Go on says Flash is my favorite DC character. I think Flash. I like Flash the best of the fast ones, like of all the Quicksilver, Flash, all of them. I think Flash is my favorite of the fast guys. Pokey Homie official. I'm gonna be honest with you, Taylor B. I haven't gotten more than $300 or $400 back since my kid graduated high school, so I wasn't expecting that much money, but I definitely wasn't expecting to owe. Liam Scott says the reverse Flash. That's funny. That's what it said initially, Taylor B. But like I said, my wife is trying to rerun the taxes, hoping we can try to get that. I don't want to pay them no money, but I live in one state and work in another, so that's a weird tax loophole around here. Miss Mandy, I'm going to tell you what, Miss Mandy, the Libertarian Party, we don't believe in taxes. We are always accepting new members whenever possible, so keep that in mind. Look, Taurus says that February 15th and 16th are the only show times. Look, Taurus, I'm going to tell you what, that might be a really hard one to catch at a theater because of the subject matter and all those kinds of things. But if you can catch it at a theater, I would definitely try that, man. It looks really awesome. And Taylor B, I think me and you've discussed before that you have a Taylor B Jr. And if you have a Taylor B Jr. and you only made $20K, then you should get back every dollar you put in and then some, is how I thought that worked. But man, taxes have been really, really crappy already this year. Liam Scott says tip of the day is don't pay taxes, but then he immediately recanted that and said, IRS, please don't come for me. I feel you, Liam. I feel you. I do not want to poke that particular bear. Joseph, we are glad you made it, and you brought Christopher Mars back with you. Joseph, Christopher, welcome back to the show. We are doing super good. We are glad you guys made it. We are discussing taxes and the like. So far, the word at the Misfits Rip and Ship Shop is none of us like taxes. All right, everybody, welcome back. We're glad everybody's here. Ms. Mandy says, I live in the state of Pokemisfitz and refuse to pay these taxes. Well, Miss Mandy, I'm not going to lie. I didn't refuse to pay any taxes. But I definitely don't think I should owe any. That don't make no sense to me. And Taylor B wants to remind us that we left Britain because of taxes. And look where we are now. It seems like we're right back in the same boat. You know what? I don't mind a little bit of a tax. I mean, I'm not like, totally against taxes. But I don't like a bunch of potholes and stuff either. So, I mean, I get that. I mean, I like it when you put the taxes towards something. But, man, this is crazy. And, man, Liam, inflation has been wild this year. Super wild. Miss Mandy says, I say that we throw eggs into the Ohio River to protest. I'm not going to lie, Miss Mandy. If I had eggs, I would eat them. They are expensive all of a sudden. A scrambled egg is about to be a delicacy. I'm just saying. Now, we're going to open up a pack of these Silver Tempests for the Rip and Ship Shop. Like I said, guys, don't forget to play the games. Don't forget to download the Discord and show off your collections. I swear I will eventually get some pictures of my Hot Wheels to post. Like I said, I have a handful. I'm going to post them in the other collection section. Latourus says, my city hasn't fixed a pothole in years. Latourus, I don't think there's anybody left in the city who knows how to fix a pothole. I'm not going to lie. Oh, Taylor B, don't forget you're also taxed when you die. You pay a carbon tax. You pay tax on your food. Bruh, this just goes on and on. That's why I am an official libertarian. Libertarians don't believe in taxes like that. We also don't believe in no-fault crimes. Like, I don't believe in if your turn signal's out, I don't believe you should get a ticket for that. If you did not cause an accident, that should not be an issue. That's not a ticket. If you do cause an accident due to lack of turn signal, then yeah, you should have to pay for that. But otherwise, y'all just trying to milk people, bruh. Liam says, I ask why, and they say it's normal increase. Yeah, normal for them to line their pockets, bruh. That's what's normal. Shit. They're crazy right now. Oh, Miss Mandy Waddle says, I lost... Miss Mandy says, where did I park my car? Oh, I didn't park it. I lost it in a sinkhole. Wow, Miss Mandy, that's terrible. And we love Hondas. Hondas are great cars. Gohan, you know what? We're going to put Gohan 513 on the case. He's going to figure it out for us. He's going to put it in there. Liam says property tax is the stupidest thing ever. Now, Liam, I'm going to be honest with you. It's stupid from our perspective, but from the government's perspective, it's a fantastic way to gain ownership of your house or your property in the case you die and don't have any children left or whatever. It works out really good for them. I'll give it that. This is the butterscotch fisting energy, not to be taken lightly. I'm just saying. I'll ask my cat Ninetales. I'd be digging Ninetales, bro. But like I said, guys, they tax you in the door, out the door, all the way around. It's amazing. Taxes are like a really awesome scam. Look, as soon as I said scam, there's Hypno with his little hypnotizing yo-yo trying to get y'all hemmed up. Feebass. Getting it in. Fampy. Rufflet. Litten. Finnegan. There's a reverse hologram Lance and that is a Ursaluna V card. Look how nice that is. Ursaluna. Super poppin'. Looking extra awesome today at the Rip and Ship Shop. But you know, as we talked about conspiracies and awesome scams and whatnot last time on the show, we already know that PokeJester really appreciates a good conspiracy and a nice well thought out scam. I love those kinds of things. So, you know, taxes is just really a fantastic scam. So there's that. And we are going to add this card to the giveaway. It's going to be awesome. So I'm not going to write nothing on it. I'm going to give you that reverse hologram too, just because it's in there now. Holy smokes, Pokemisfitz. They've been discovering new things all over the world in the last couple years. I read an article today said they discovered a new kind of water. Said it's going to change, or they discovered a new kind of ice, and that the new kind of ice is going to change everything we know about water. And I just thought that was so crazy shocking. If we don't know about water by now, holy smokes. That's one of my very favorite things about science. It is good science is ever growing. It learns something new every day. It doesn't stay stale. So they discovered a brand new kind of ice today or last week or some shit. It is crazy. They discovered a new kind of ice. They're building a black hole. Holy smokes, people. I swear I've seen a movie like this once. I want to remind everybody, we do this about 3 times a week. We do it for about 2 hours at a time. And the best way to keep up with us is to use the notification bell. I'm not even going to bother telling you to hit the like button because I already know, of all things I know, that Pokemisfitz are polite. And I know y'all hit that button on your way in the door. So I'm not even going to give y'all no smoke over that one. I'm just going to say thank you for all the likes and the subscribes. You guys help keep us going at the Pokemisfitz Rip and Ship Shop. All right. Oh, Christopher Mars. It's called the, I can't remember the name of it. It's something Hedron Mass Collider. Yeah, and it's out in the desert somewhere. And they're building a machine that creates like a micro black hole or some shit. It was, I was just like, holy smokes, do you want to end the Earth? This is how you end the Earth. We need Doc Ock to build a mini sun. Liam Scott, I could use a little help from the mini sun. It's cold as shit in Ohio. So a little extra sun would go great. But you know what? Just when you think things couldn't get any hotter or any cooler, here comes the Fresh. The Fresh, where you been? Tell us the story about it. And tell us how it ends. Tell us the end first. Yes, they are. It's called the Bose. I think it's called the Bose Hedron Collider or something like that. Oh, look. Eventually they will find some way to destroy us all. But before they do, it has come to my attention, you know, that we discussed a lot of oh, okay, Steins Gate was so good. Alright, they're fresh. I'm into that. Alright, here we go. Because we briefly discussed Batman and Superman and the one-sided, lopsided fight that would be. Well, Pokemon Collects. Welcome to the Pokemisfitz Rip and Ship Shop. We are hanging out doing our Poke Best. How you doing? How did you find us? Where are you from? We have so many questions. Pokemon Collects. Welcome to the Rip and Ship Shop. I am the Poke Jester. We are the Pokemisfitz. If you're with us, you are officially one of us. And today we are going to talk about the reason that Batman is so popular. It's not because it's Batman. It's because you are only as good as your competition. So we're going to talk about the Joker today. I want to know, Pokemisfitz, what's your favorite Joker? Are you a Jack Nicholson Joker cat? Do you feel like Jared Leto doesn't get enough credit? Do you prefer Mark Hamill as the voice of the Joker? Or are you down with the new school? Are you a Joaquin Phoenix Joker? Tell me right now. Hit me in the comments. I want to know, what is your favorite version of the Joker so far? Holy smokes, somebody shared the link on the chat. Alright, Pokemon Collects, that is awesome. We're really happy we're getting out there and more people get to hear about us every day. The Fresh took the words right before, and you know what? And Christopher Mars, I forgot all about Cesar Romero, who wouldn't even shave his mustache to be the Joker. He said, hell no. Y'all got to paint over top of it. But The Fresh, I am with you. I thought Jared Leto did a great Joker. It was a totally different take on it, and I really, really liked it. but people really hate on that performance, man. It was terrible. Or the press he gets is terrible. And I have not seen the new Joker movie with Joaquin in it yet. I haven't got to see that. But it's been super popular. People love it. I can't wait. Now, look, though. We all know that Heath Ledger, bro. Heath Ledger really put a lot into that. I gotta be honest. Pokemon Collects says, I love the smaller channels. Well, Pokemon Collects, I'm gonna tell you, at the moment, we are a small-ish channel. But like I said, I hope we grow a little bit every day. We do have a Discord, Pokemon Collects. Come hang with us in the Discord. Download that bad boy. You can show off your cards and things. We do a lot of stuff in the Discord. And we play games in the chat. You earn 1,000,000 points. You get a free pack of cards. We do giveaways. Since, like I said, since you're new and stuff. And to be entered in the giveaway, all you got to do is be active in the chat. Christopher Mars, that is because the Joker is the reason, in my opinion, that Batman is so successful. That character is just fantastic. He's probably the best comic book villain of all time. Like, just absolutely the best. I like Dr. Doom a lot myself, personally. I think Doom's pretty poppin'. But if I'm talking, like, best character, not my favorite, it's got to be the Joker, man. Like, you got to give this guy his credit. You know what, though, Christopher Mars? I got to be absolutely honest. I think Heath Ledger would nail almost any character. He was just he was a really good actor. And the Joker was where he really got to show that. Oh, Pokemon Collect says, I'm in the Discord. You know we love that. Like I said, we show off cards. We got a spot where you can self-promote. Pokemon Collects, if you have your own thing going, definitely go hit up a link in the self-promotion section so we can get you some Pokemisfitz love and support. Oh, DeFresh has Constant. Man, I like the Constantine movies quite a bit, and I just really like Keanu Reeves, bro. I don't really care. Dude, Keanu Reeves could be in a damn commercial and I'd watch him. I just love that dude. He's such a nice guy. Derek Reyes says, put your hands where my eyes can see. Don't make me bust a rhyme on you. Derek Reyes, welcome back. We are discussing the Joker. Tell us your thoughts. Who's your favorite? And like I said, I like to give Mark Hamill his props. He does a lot of voice acting. He's the Joker in a lot of video games and stuff. And he is really, really good in that, I think. Holy smokes, now y'all gonna make me... Latour said, there you go, Jester. That's the reason you've been looking for to watch the Justice League movie. Because I'm not gonna lie, guys, I hadn't seen it yet. And with a whole new reboot coming, I was like, I might as well not even watch this. But you said there's a different Joker in there. I gotta check this out, Latour. Oh, thank you so much, Pokemon Collects. That is awesome. We love that type of support. And that's why we started the self-promotion section in our Discord. Man, we thought it was just a great idea. And speaking of self-promoting, we got a Pokemisfitz guy out there who has his own thing going. He's up over 300, 400, 500 likes himself. And I'm going to tell you what, he broke his leg just before the last stream. Lord Charizard, I don't know if you can hear us, brother. We hope you feel better. Man, oh my God, a broken leg. That's just the worst thing I can think of right now. Oh, and we got a link to the other channel in our chat, the Pokemon Collects. Awesome. We're putting a link to you in our chat, my man. We have several departments here at the Rip and Ship Shop, and the tech support department is getting you together there. You know what, Christopher Mars? I often have that issue, though. I gotta be honest. I get caught up with the people personally, and then, like, all of a sudden I don't care for their work as much. So I'm with you on that, man. Like, it happens to me with musicians all the time. I love your music, and then all of a sudden I find out that you're, like, this really out there, and I'm like, holy smokes. This guy's eating mayonnaise sandwiches. I don't know if I can support that. There we go. DeFresh wants to know, Latoris, because you put the info out there. That was Jared Leto at the... Was it? Are you for real? Oh, now I'm definitely... Man, they're going to be mad at my house. We're about to watch that shit this weekend. They're going to be mad. Y'all done started some shit. Latourus, like I said, look, I'm not gonna lie, he was 10%. I might have toned that down 5%. But I really like the weird, kind of goofed out, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I did like Jared Leto's Joker, and I do like Jared Leto. He's one of my very favorite actors. As a matter of fact, when they make Pokey Jester the movie and they tell my life story, I want Jared Leto to play me in the movie. I'm just saying, I've already decided that. Of course, like I've said before, I plan to live forever. So far, so good. So Jared Leto probably won't live long enough to play me in a movie because I'm going to live forever. So there you go. The Battle Royal has begun. We definitely have this Ursuleta V as a part of our giveaway. And we're going to do a pack of Lost Origins to go with it, to spice it up a little tiny bit. That's right, guys. Oh, yeah, so you guarantee to get at least a hit with the Ursuleta. The DeFresh said, Royale with cheese, baby. I feel it. Oh, like I said, yeah, we're getting a pack of Lost Origins to go with that. Let me dig all in this box right here. Holy smokes. And like I said, guys, I get to see the winner ever so slightly before you guys do. We're in a weird time loop, but I'm just ever so slightly ahead of you guys. Alright, I just punched the microphone for no reason. DeFresh is the winner. DeFresh. That is how you snipe right there, bruh. Right there. Now I'm going to ask you guys, alright, have any of you guys out there ever been hunting? And if you've been hunting, I want to know what you hunted for, and I want to know especially if you've ever been snipe hunting. Have you ever heard of snipe hunting? That's what I want to know. But I also want to know if you've ever hunted anything. Have you been hunting? DeFresh said it was an all-electric battle. You know what? You're right, though. You're absolutely right. Joseph says, how do I add or buy more points? You do not buy points. We start you out with a basic amount with a starter pack. And if you run dry, we'll load you back up. But you got to gamble and heist your way up to the top, my friend. That's how you do it. Pokemon Collect says, Pokemisfitz, share your Discord on my promo section of my Discord. Let's coordinate or combine the resources. I am about that live, Pokemon Collects. I'm telling you. Christopher Morris says, yeah, he knows what snipe hunting is. Oh, they was so mad. Latora says, never. DeFresh says, I go out at night hunting crime. I am the night. And Miss Liz says, I shot a deer with a shotgun and a bow. Oh, wow. Hey, bow hunting is tough, Miss Liz. And Joseph says, I go hunting every year for deer and fish pretty much all year round. Oh, there's a lot of fishermen in my circle, bro. Everybody likes to fish around here. Thanks for this. There we go. Now, Pokemon Collect says, I've never been hunting. And Christopher Mars says, back in the day, I used to do that kind of thing. And DeFresh says, now I hunt a pack of Pokemons. Man, we all hunt them hits. That's what we hunt now, bruh. You're welcome, Pokemon. All right, everybody pop in the right direction. All right, DeFresh, I'm going to save your code. I'm going to count these four. But no, anybody who doesn't know, snipe hunting, where I come from, when they try to take me, is when they take you out in the woods and they pretend like you're hunting for either a small mouse-looking thing or a bird or whatever, and they get you out there and they're like, oh, you make all this noise and here's a bag and all this stupid shit. And then they get you out there and they leave you in the woods. Like, that's the whole point of snipe hunting, is a big trick. It's like a hazing kind of thing your parents and uncles and shit do to you. And they drag you out in the woods. But when they took me snipe hunting, I already knew what they were doing. So when they tried to leave me in the woods, I waited till they weren't looking, and I ran home, and I was home before they were. So, y'all got sniped. That's how that turned out. This is the butterscotch fisting energy. Do not Google that, or Google it at your own risk. Maybe, hey, maybe you do want to Google that. I don't know. Hey, get it in, to each their own. Metacham, Misfortune Sisters. The Fresh doesn't need that in his life. Mine Shao, Rockruff, Seal, no kiss, no rose, just Seal. Zoru, Snover, Machop, Reverse Hollow, Comfy, and a Dustox. The Fresh, I didn't want to say that there wasn't any particular fire in that pack because I don't want to say it. Don't make me say it, okay? But there was not, however, any fire in that pack that any of us are going to feel good about. So there's that. Taylor B of the Poke Homies official on Twitch and TikTok says, I have crossed over and brought two worlds. This is what it's like when worlds collide with my Pokeball Roach clip. That's how you get it in. Miss Mandy Waddle says, butterscotch is old lady candy energy. Miss Mandy, old ladies are welcome to butterscotch fisting energy just as much as young ladies. However, like I said, Google at your own risk. And DeFresh, DeFresh, it says very plainly, you gotta catch them all, not just the good ones. So you are absolutely correct, DeFresh. You gotta keep trying. You know what? People who know me well, and they get to see me every day, know I don't really give up. I'm not really a quitter, so we tries to keep it popping. Alright guys, we talked about our favorite Joker. Let's flip the coin. There's several of these guys out there, most of which I'm familiar with, all except for the newest one, which I have that accent. I'm going to try to check that out. However, like I said, who's your favorite Batman? And if you don't, now listen, I'm being specific. Your favorite Batman. Not your favorite Bruce Wayne, not your favorite combo. Who's the best Batman? I don't care if they're a good Bruce Wayne or not. That's not what we're discussing. The best Cape Crusader. I am the Knight. Who's your best Batman? Taylor B says, I was sitting here thinking and I got a letter from the... Hey, letter from the IRS is scary, Taylor B, because let me tell you a little secret. The IRS only communicates through the mail, so that is exactly how you would hear from them, is through the mail. Oh, and yes, Taylor B, the IRS, stay on one, bro. You are not lying about that. Christopher Mars is coming in with Michael Keaton. DeFresh is going with Kristen Bale. I'm feeling that too, though. Jay Murray says, I'm still waiting on one. Trying to get it in. Guys, the Taurus is going Kristen Bale with me. I am not going to lie. As a strict Batman, I do definitely like Kristen Bale. I think Michael Keaton is probably a really, really close second. I haven't got to see Robert Pattinson yet as Batman. I am prepared to give him a chance. Although I thought his portrayal of a vampire lacked quite a bit. I'm just saying, I don't care for those types of vampires. I was raised a certain kind of way, and where I come from, vampires don't sparkle. That's what strippers do. You don't combine the two, okay? Pokey Homie says I'm about to be a rapper like a rapper got pit. Bruh, you about to be like Hammer. Please, Hammer, don't hurt him. Oh, Pokemon collects, done brought it down to the base level and says the animated series. But you talk about the OG one? Because I can agree with that. Man, I love that. Y'all remember the old school Batman animated series when all of a sudden it turned out the whole time he was the robot? Come on, bruh. Tell me your little kid mind wasn't blown when you found out you've been watching Robot Batman for 2 or 3 episodes and didn't even know it, bruh. Jay Murder said the new Batman looking like the Crow, which is also a comic book story. Doesn't get a whole lot of play. I do gotta see these movies. They're fresh. I'm gonna apply myself. Football season is over, so it's bag season / movie season again, and I'm gonna get caught up. Go on 513 says Jim Carrey is the best Riddler, hands down. There's not a whole lot of competition for Riddlers though. Well, now there is. There's 2 or 3 of them now though. You're right, Gohan. That's a pretty good pool to choose from now. Christopher Mars. That is exactly what I said. I was raised a certain kind of way, and believe me, vampires was real. My mom always said, if there ain't no monster, it ain't no movie, and we didn't watch it. My mom loved a horror flick, and I definitely don't believe in sparkly vampires, bro. That's not my thing. Oh man, Pokemon collects. I'm telling you, I watched that Batman animated series. I was a little young kid. I watched it like it was religion, bro. And when they busted out and Batman popped out and killed Robot Batman, and I was like, holy shit, I've been watching Robot Bat. Dude, blew my mind. Blew my mind in a little kid show. But now, not to show my age any more than I already have, but let's keep it real. I am old enough that I went and seen Transformers the movie in theaters when they straight up killed Optimus Prime for no legit ass reason, bro. Like, just murked him for no straight reason. So yeah, man, dude, hey, back in my day, cartoons was harsh, bro. You could get it in a cartoon back in the day. Knowing might have been half the battle, but you could get murked, bruh. You could get murked. Dude, look, Pokemon collects. I remember being a little kid watching Transformers, and one of the jets, I can't even remember which one it was, comes flying through like, let us teach them a lesson in sorrow. I'm like, holy shit, it's like kids' cartoon, bro. But yeah, dude, back in the day, man, kid cartoons were much more serious. Yes, I'm telling you, bro. I absolutely killed my man for no reason, Joseph. I ain't gonna lie. I was a little choked up. I was a kid. It was really funny, too, though, because now that I'm thinking about this, my stepdad at the time, the guy who was my stepdad, my sister's father, was the one who took me to see this movie. And, bruh, like, he was trying so hard to bond with me and be the cool stepdad and the whole thing. And then we get there, they start killing off all my favorite characters and shit. Like, it was hilarious, bro. Like, I mean, like, now it's funny. Goes with DeFresh. Oh, that's right, DeFresh. This is a part of your giveaway from earlier. Yeah, there we go. Good call with the rip and shit. That goes with your comments and stuff. Boom, in the box. We got a giveaway coming up. Oh, hey, yeah, and X-Men was real too, though. And I do believe that was Starscream. I believe you're right. Him and man was the other Jack. Can't remember his name. Who was always with him. DeFresh says I rock with the Trailer Park Boys. Man, DeFresh, I tried to watch that one time. I like their little cartoon a lot, though. I thought it was kind of cute. The Pokemon collects. You are absolutely right. Saturday morning cartoon, my very, very favorite, was Thundar the Barbarian. He was a ripoff of like 5 other TV shows and movies. I just love that stupid cartoon to death, man. I thought it was great. And I did hear, speaking of off-the-wall, cartoons, I heard they're making a Silverhawks movie, if you remember that one. Latourus, absolutely right. It is not a change of the subject. It's bringing it back around again. Lost Boys, definitely one of my very, very all-time favorite vampire movies. Made the vampire cool and scary, not lame. all at the same time. Christopher Mars says, I think it was Windblade. I remember one with Blade in it. What was it? And Christopher Mars said either Windblade or Knockout. I'm not familiar with the Knockout now. I don't know that one. And Pokemon says, don't remember Silver. Man, it was called the Silverhawks. It was only on for like 1 or 2 seasons. And they were like space crime fighters or something weird. And they had like Iron Man looking outfits that covered their whole body. They had little wings and shit. And I think the Silverhawks were part cyborg type thing, like half robot bodies kind of thing. And I keep hearing that they're going to do a Thundercats movie, although I haven't seen any information about that. Holy smoke. First of all, I absolutely love Pee-wee's Playhouse. Oh man, no, Christopher Mars. I do remember Jetfire. Jetfire was the one who switched sides, though. I remember that. But nah, bruh. Pokemon Collector said Pee-wee at the Playhouse, bro. I watched that all the time, and I'm gonna tell you why. The Pee-wee Herman's Big Adventure was a love story about a boy and his bicycle. And if y'all did not know, there ain't nothing a Pokéjester love more than a bicycle, bruh. I've been a bicycle guy my whole life. I've owned hundreds of dollars worth of bicycles, down to $10 worth of bicycles. I love a bicycle. So I always rocks with Pee-wee. He was fantastic. And Jay Murder, why are you going to be mean and even bring up the Masters of the Universe movie? That just seems unfair. And in case y'all didn't know, Dolph Lundgren is actually really, really smart. I heard that guy's like a science guy level smart. Christopher Mars, I think with this switch over to the James Gunn taking control of DC Universe, I think you might get a little closer to getting that. And I do like the Teen Titans. I am all about a staff meeting. Let's get it. And Joseph says we're bringing out the old member. Man, welcome to the Misfits Rip and Ship Shop, where not only are we here for Pokemon, we're also here for all things comic book and movie related. And yes, Christopher, it was absolutely epic that Rube Goldberg Breakfast Machine was the Chronic. And like I said, when I was younger and I seen Pee Wee Herman go to that bike shop, oh man, I used to pause it on the bike shop just so I could see the bikes in the movie. Man, I love that. Taylor B, we're not doing laundry, brother. That's the sound of the furnace. It is cold. Cold. Pokemon says I need a Pee-wee for my text alert. Yeah, that'll make you real popular. Like, I wouldn't use it on school property. I'm just saying. Christopher Mars, I swear to God, I think you're right. I swear I heard dude got a PhD in something wild like that. Yes, Dolph Lundgren, absolutely super smart. Gohan 513 says Goku versus Superman. And I'm going to tell y'all a little secret. You will have to fill me in because the Pokejester doesn't even know a whole lot about Gohan or Goku's power range. I heard one time that Ben 10 could actually technically whoop Goku. But I don't know how true that is either. But I do know I like Ben 10 a little bit. And Christopher Mars says Goku all day. I don't even like Superman. The Taurus is gonna go Superman. Oh, look, Pokemon Collectors, I gotta hear the Pee-wee laugh. I am gonna recommend Google and or some YouTube videos. I don't even know if I have a Pee-wee laugh on deck. I'd probably get closer to a Beavis and Butthead laugh. I might have one of those. And Miss Liz said, Woody the Woodpecker. Let me tell you, I always liked Woody the Woodpecker, and I'll tell you who I never cared for. I get a lot of slack from this one. Is Tom and Jerry. I am not a Tom and Jerry fan. If I was the cat, I would have just moved the hell out. The mouse was just ridiculous. Christopher Mars said they needed to bring back Felix the cat. Christopher Mars, Felix the cat is way past his copyright. You could bring him back right now. I believe Felix the cat is public domain. We could bring him back right now. Gohan says Super Saiyan all day. Gohan, I super don't know what you're saying, but I'm glad you're in the chat saying it. We're just glad you're here. Taurus says, what? Yes, everybody loves Tom and Jerry, except the Jester. I've just always been that way. I mean, I would watch the show because my little sister got control of the TV once she was old enough to cry to my mom for it, so that's how that went. But, and I did like it, though, when Jerry's cousin from Texas would come visit. That was fantastic. When he would use Tom's whiskers for the guitar, I love that to death. But other than that, I'm with J Murder, and it was Ninja Turtles all day, baby, over Tom and Jerry, every time. Look, Taurus, we already know the Jester doesn't fool with a chicken wing, especially if you're boneless, because you're just a nugget at that point. Let's be honest with ourselves, okay? Look, if we want to live in a fantasy world where that's not a nugget, I am okay with that, but I can't be there with you. I live in my own fantasy world, so I can't simultaneously live in two fantasy worlds, okay? I'm just saying. Look, Darkwing Duck was chronic, bruh. I absolutely love that. Man, for whatever reason, Disney had some really good afternoon, after-school cartoons. Darkwing, DuckTales, you know what I'm saying? Chip and Dale, Rescue Rangers, all that stuff was popping. Oh, Joseph! Man, I like Courage quite a bit. My daughter loved Courage, man, when she was little. Thought that was just the greatest. And Jay Murdered, I'm pulling out the Freakazoid. I remember him, but not much about the show, but I do remember the character. And Christopher Mara says, yeah, you gotta keep a bone in the wing. I'm not a nugget guy. Oh, Pokemon Collects. We are so glad to make the acquaintance, man. We're so glad you were here. Stop by. We do this, like I said, 3 nights a week. We do a much earlier stream on Sundays. Maybe you can kick it with us. But we definitely know about getting up in the mornings. Man, get some rest. Holler at us next time, man. It was great chatting with you. Miss Liz says, that's my chronic. Tailspin. I mean, I watched a bunch of Tailspin and Chip and Dale. No, sir, J Murder. Not those kind of strippers. Latourus, here I come to save the day. Yes, sir. I remember Mighty Mouse. Alright. If you're gonna bring up the Animaniacs, you gotta talk about all the weird side characters. I love the Chicken Boo. I don't know why. It was always funny to me. And of course, Pinky and the Brain will always, always, always be chronic. Oh, and dude, Mighty Mouse. Mighty Mouse been around too long, bruh. Alright guys, in case you didn't know, we do this for about 2 hours a night. We are at the bottom of the first hour, top of the second. Latourus, we gonna do the same thing we do every night. What about the Coneheads? I really enjoyed it as the Saturday night sketch. And I really thought the movie was great, but I'm going to tell you the thing about the Conehead movie that stands out of all things about that movie. My favorite Red Hot Chili Peppers song is on that soundtrack. So there's that. Jay Murder said there's a giveaway coming up. You're going to want to be active in the chat to participate. That's just how we do it. This is our 200 subscriber giveaway card. We're right around the corner. It could happen any minute. And all you gotta do is be active in the chat when it goes down. Christopher Mars says Pinky and the Brain was the best part. I'm going to tell you what, Pinky and the Brain was easily the most popular part. However, another thing, what about Tiny Toons? Y'all remember them guys? My sister was an Elmira, in case y'all didn't know what that was. Eric! Holy smokes, Eric, they released you from Fortnite jail in time to come hang with us. I hope so. Eric, we haven't seen you in a while. We hope you're doing well. We hope you're physically and mentally everywhere you want to be. And that's right, DeFresh. 191. We are super close. It feels like just the other day we were talking about the Hondo. And Slappy the Squirrel. You know what, Christopher? I can't lie to you. Everybody loves Slappy, man. She was slapping. She was slapping back before it was cool to be slapping. Like, yeah, I mean. J Murder. I do not remember the Nightmare on Elm Street TV show, but Netflix or Tubi one, I can't remember, has been trying to recommend it to me, and I was like, holy smokes, how did I miss this? I've been meaning to check some of it out. Haha, Latour said, water go, bruh, elevator go down the hole, bruh. Water go down the hole. And Miss Liz likes the Goosebumps, and I liked anything that had a scary tone to it or whatever. And Christopher said, look, Mighty Max. Mighty Max was awesome and had a really nice toy line. The Mighty Max toys were pretty cool. You're like, yes, Jay Murder's absolutely right. It's called Freddy's Nightmares. I think it's on Tubi. Or it's on Netflix one, I forget which. It's probably on Tubi. And they try to recommend it to me all the time. Gohan coming in with Tales from the Crypt, which is also based on a comic book? Holy smokes, who remembered? I didn't. Somebody had to tell me. I love Tales from the Crypt. The Crypt Keeper was a trip. Dude had them cornball ass one-liners. You know I love that in my life. The animated show was pretty good, Chris. I absolutely enjoyed that. There was also Tales from the Dark Side, in case y'all don't remember that. There you go. Jay Murder remembers. He knows what's up. Alright, Gohan 513. That's where we're at now. I want to know, what is the first movie that ever scared you, Misfits? It kept you up. It gave you nightmares. You had to go sleep with mom and dad. What was it? The first one that ever scared you. Not the scariest one ever. Not the last one that got you. What was the first one that ever scared you? I need to know. That's what we need to know. Tell us in the chat right now. You tell me what your first one was, and I'll tell you what my first one was. Miss Liz says, I'm going to go with old school Jason. Jay Murder chiming in with the Candyman was extra creepy and very well written. I really enjoyed the Candyman story. And Miss Liz, I was never worried about Jason. I had him all figured out. All you had to do is lock eyes with Jason and then walk backwards. Because as long as you're looking directly at him, he wouldn't pull his teleport move on you. But if you look directly at him and walk backwards, he would walk real slow with you, and he'd never catch you. Christopher Mars, I absolutely remember the My Buddy. My sister had one. And she also had a talking doll named Julie that was extra creepy. So yeah, Chucky hit a little different. And Latoris said the Blob. I'm going to tell you what. They did a Blob remake in the early 90s. It's got one of the, got Matt Dillon's brother in, I think. One of the Dillon kids. And that Blob is fantastic. Taylor B's going with Jeepers Creepers, which is mildly based on a real story. That is right. Gohan 513 is talking about Candyman or Pinhead from Hellraiser. That is right. Hellraiser is definitely creepy. Demons from Hell. Holy smokes. That's some creepy shit. Oh, and absolutely, Creepshow Part 2. The Raft had a nice blob in it. It was super awesome. I watched that just the other day. The Puppet Master, Christopher Mars. There's a bunch of the Puppet Master movies And part 1 and 2, I got them so confused, I didn't even know there were 2 separate movies. That was all one movie. We got Chucky, Chainsaw Massacre. Listen, alright. Here it is. Are y'all ready? The first one that ever scared me was Children of the Corn. Holy smokes, I don't know why. My dad lives in a tiny little town in Kentucky called Williamsburg. If you've never been there, that's because you don't know anybody there. That town is that small. There's no other reason to go there. And as a kid, I'm from the city. I remember visiting that little town. And I remember thinking, wow, Children of the Corn could really happen here. And it used to freak me out so bad. So Children of the Corn was the first one to scare me. The last movie to scare me was called Outbreak. If you've never seen Outbreak, there's a sickness going around and my man coughs in the movie theater and kills 100 people, and it was just the craziest shit I've ever seen. Christopher Marr's Pet Sematary was fantastic, and I'm going to tell you why Pet Sematary was so awesome and why it was so scary. Pet Sematary was scary because you might actually go do that shit. Your kid gets hit by that truck and you knew you could bury him up there and bring him back. You might actually try that. You're not going to go fooling with Jason. You're not going to go hide behind the chainsaws. But you might have went to that Micmac burial ground and mess around and found out, bruh. You might have actually tried that. That was real. And J-Murder, Silent Hill, hands down, best video game to movie transfer, in my opinion. I absolutely love the first Silent Hill movie. It is absolute classic for me. Absolute classic. And Miss Liz going with Silence of the Lambs. And Miss Liz, let me tell you something. The Red Dragon is a part of that series, and I really like the book. But the Silence of the Lambs is always going to be the top of them movies, man. Just absolute top. Alright, we got a battle roll starting, guys. And we're already active in the chat. I don't got to tell you to be that way, because we just are that way. Silver Tempest pack up for grabs. That's how we do it. At the Pokemisfitz Rip and Ship Shop. Now, guys, like I said, we do this 3 nights a week. We call this our Thursday stream, although it technically started at 1 a.m. on a Friday. If you want to be correct, technically correct is always the best kind of correct. But I want to remind you guys, we also do a stream on Sunday. We normally come on at 10 o'clock. However, who knows? We might come on early. We might stay late. We might do a bunch of small, tiny shows. Who ever knows? Alright, J-Murder's putting it out there. Favorite classic game. I will accept 1 video game and 1 board game. But you gotta give me both. And if it's the same, if it's like Wheel of Fortune is your favorite video game and old school board game, I'm okay with that. Alright, a winner has been declared. I do declare. There's been a murder in Savannah. Taylor B, did you know they just released GoldenEye on the Xbox? And I heard it was crappy. Miss Liz is our winner of this pack of Silver Tempest. Miss Liz, thank you for participating. Now, there is a guy in my neighborhood I see regularly. He is a manager at a gas station about a block from my house. He doesn't have a real name. We just call him GoldenEye. I've called him GoldenEye since he was 10 years old. He was the first I ever seen anytime anybody played a game. He was just absolutely unstoppable on the GoldenEye. And like I said, I still call him that to this day. And I seen him today, and he said he tried the new GoldenEye that got downloaded or whatever on the Xbox. And he said he didn't care for it. Misfits, have you tried it? Give me a review. Tell me what's up with it. Pokemisfitz, we don't just talk the talk. That's right. We will walk when it's time to walk. I'm just saying. Taurus is absolutely correct. The best board game of all time is the Pop-O-Matic Magic Bubble that we like to call Trouble. We definitely endorse that here at the Rip and Ship Shop. I'm about that life. J Murder says, the game of life, which I always found super fun. I'm not gonna lie, I always liked playing that with my cousins. I always got a kick out of that. And because I am quick with the hands, I always liked a game called Perfection. I don't know if you call that a board game or not, but it had a big plastic board and you put the pegs in it, and then you had to go really fast or they come out. The whole board would pop up and throw pegs at you. It's very nerve-wracking. Miss Liz is the winner, hoping to pull some hot fire out of a giveaway. Let's see what we got. Toxicroak, Fennekin, Durant, Emolga, Bell Dumb, that card's kind of dumb. Stunfisk, Taurus said Monopoly. Bruh, they start fights at my house over Monopoly. I hated Monopoly. Like, I would always think it was going to be fun, and it just, man, it was so tedious. Pikachu and, uh-oh, Miss Liz. Something hot. Bam! That is a Mawile Vstar. That's a really nice card to especially snag up in the Battle Royal with a really nice Pikachu. Y'all know I love Pikachu. Pikachu, my very favorite. But my favorite card right now, my very favorite card, is the Radiant Alakazam. I seen one again the other night, and I just cannot stop staring at my man with them spoons. He is just fantastic. Pitfall on the Genesis. Joseph, first of all, Pitfall on the Genesis was a great, fantastic remake. We used to play Pitfall on the Atari at my dad's house. Yeah, look. Oh, Joust. Man, J-Murder. I love Joust. I was so bad at that game. I swear, but I would play that for hours upon hours and just be bad at it. Never got any better at that. I do like Pitfall, though. Pitfall was fun. All right, Miss Liz. With one of the hottest cars we've seen tonight. We're trying to get in the habit of leaving the hot pools out where they can be seen. The fresh as, oh, there you go. I got the Charizard, and it's not a man, but the Radiant cards though, the fresh. I really like the Radiant as a set. When I go to start collecting seriously here in a minute, because I'm really getting close. I'm trying to put some bucks together so I can go just kind of get what I want. I'm gonna collect them Radiant cards, man. I want a whole set of them. But I definitely think the Alakazam is the best looking one so far, and I think the Charizard is nice, and everybody loves Charizard. But bro, my man's got the two spoons like he's about to dig in. That shit is hilarious. Ooh, Gohan says I want to get a Hollow Energy collection. Gohan, that would be a collection to be proud of for sure. King Kong! Well, I don't know what's poppin', but since you're here, I expect you to tell me. King Kong, welcome to the show! And we all know that Denzel Washington ain't got nothing on you, so we're glad you made it. We are the Pokemisfitz Rip and Ship Shop. I am the Poke Jester. Welcome to the show. We're glad you made it. Yeah, gold stars are like literal gold. Absolutely, Defresh. Miss Mandy, you're so silly. If autocorrect wasn't stupid, what would it be? I swear to God. I do. Autocorrect, gotta love it, man. I swear. Technology is amazing and frustrating all at the same time. It's frustrating. Administrating. Yeah, that's what it is. But we got a couple of new people hanging out with us tonight. So for those that don't know, we are the Pokemisfitz. I say it all the time, and I am the Poke Jester. We're not new anymore. However, Pokemon is still kind of new to me. I've only been into Pokemon since about August when we started the stream. It's been going great. I've been learning a lot, and I do my best to keep up and learn a little bit every day. Yeah. J Murder got me beat by 1. Well, that's what they say, Joseph. You say you gotta catch them all. That's the marketing strategy that's been a winner so far there, I'm telling you. But like I said, guys, I got started into this because my friends were into collecting the cards. They were watching a Rip and Ship Shop on TV. I opened my big mouth and said, hey, I can do that. And 7 or 8 months later, here we are, almost 200 subscribers, several thousand watch hours, 3 computers, 2 laptops, and a few hundred cards later, and this is how far we've made it. And that's, you know what, guys, too, that's a part of the thing. I didn't realize that the Pokemon cards had grown up so much from the original Pokemon cards. I didn't realize they had full arts and trainer galleries and such. I mean, just really dynamic drawings with so much going on. Because I do enjoy good art. You know, I've always liked art even before I liked Pokemon. So I've always enjoyed a good drawing or a picture or something like that. There's a lot really going on the Pokemon cards lately. All right. The owner of the Rip and Ship Shop is not only an owner, they are sometimes a client. We collect cards here at the shop. Sometimes the cards end up in the giveaway. Sometimes they end up in the lockbox. You just never know. Sometimes they end up in the common spot. You just kind of don't know, bro. We're going to open up a pack for the shop. We like to call it content. Just remember, if you haven't already, stop by the like button, give it a tap, try it on, see if it suits you. Maybe you'll decide I want to hit the like button every time I hang with the Misfits. It might be your new thing. Who knows? We are not here to hold you back. Oh, King Kong, absolutely, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that vote of confidence, brother, and I agree wholeheartedly. The only thing I've learned that I know for sure, that I feel like I know for sure, is the consistency is the key. Man, if you show up, you know, when you say you're going to, you'll get people in your stream and they'll hang with you. And I definitely gotta say, and I've been saying the whole time, the Pokemon community has gotta be the most friendly group of people I have ever ran into in my entire life. There's been no gatekeeping. Ain't nobody gets on me because I don't know how to pronounce nothing or because I'm new. I mean, I get nothing but love. And it's just been so encouraging. It's so encouraging I would never give up. There's just no way. Holy smokes, Christopher Mars said furnace repair. And let me tell you, we've been discussing furnace repair here at the Rip and Ship Shop. Furnace repair can get up over 8 G's real quick, my man. So we definitely feel you, but I'm glad you was able to get your furnace repaired. It is definitely not season to be without a furnace, I promise you that. About a month ago, my furnace was out. We were having to heat with space heaters, and my electric bill is still $300 or $400 out of whack over that. I'm whittling it down, but I'm whittling it slowly. I promise you that. This code, if you type fast enough, can be utilized to play the game. We share the codes. Now, like I said, we got a lot of new people in the stream. Let me go over some basics. We are the Pokemisfitz. We operate through PayPal and Cashapp. If you want to get cards through us, that's how you do it. Holy smokes! Lord Charizard, I was talking about you earlier. I am so glad you made it, brother. How are you feeling? How's the leg? Charizard, my money is on you. I don't care how many legs you got. If it's an ass-kicking contest, Lord Charizard's going to win it. That's where my money's at right now, I'm telling you. King Kong, you are absolutely... That is absolute truth, man. You could print that, and we could sell t-shirts with that, bro, because the Pokemon... I couldn't... I mean, I don't want to say I can't believe it, because, I mean, you got to believe in the world, you know what I'm saying, sometimes? But we get lots of raids and stuff, and like I said, I've been shown nothing but love, and I'm a big old goofball who had no idea. I knew 5 characters when this whole thing started 6 or 7 months ago, and I can still only pronounce about 5 names properly. But like I said, I learn a little bit every day, and I have just never, ever seen such nice, helpful people, man. Just all about, you know, support and love in general. It's been really great. It really has. Like I said, I tell people at work, and they're like, Pokemon. I'm like, yeah, bruh. Pokemon. It'd blow your mind. Charizard is out the hospital, bro. I'm so glad. In case y'all didn't know, our buddy Lord Charizard was fending off aliens. Got a broke leg, man. Doing some hardcore repair work. Charizard is also a YouTuber as well. Has many, many subscribers. You can find Lord Charizard in our self-promotion section. Definitely check him out. But like I said, anybody out there who's new to us, we operate through PayPal and Cash App. We operate through, like I said, PayPal and Cash App. You can pre-order cards from us and be the first card opened up on the stream. Our buddy Gohan is getting some Dragon Balls. Let's zip through these shop cards real quick. Like I said, but that's how we operate. We store the cards indefinitely, which is a big word, for as long as you need. If you spend $25 with the shop, your shipping is free. We'll ship anywhere in the continental U.S. for free. However, shipping outside of the United States can get quite expensive and varies in general. If you just win a card or you just get one pack or whatever, shipping is $8 inside the continental U.S. But if you spend $25, it becomes free. So we recommend you build a pack, spend the $25, get the free shipping, and work the system, baby. That's how we do it. Man, King Kong, you are absolute. There's always something to learn about the Pokemon. And, you know, it's so funny. I say all the time that I believe the only real wealth in the world is friends and family. And this is something I do to hang with my friends and to make new friends and stuff. So, I just feel like I feel like I get rich every time I do a show. Like, you know, it's just... Because I get to hang with my people more. So, like I said, I really enjoy it. And, like I said, I couldn't be happier with the choice I made to do this 3 nights a week. I really wouldn't. I would like to come on a little earlier, I'm not going to lie. But I come on after work, and I try not to miss a stream, man. I really do. It's some of the most fun I have. Look at this, though. Looking for some shop fire. Linton, I've done seen you 3 times today, bro. Uh-oh. I seen something decent hiding in the back. There you go. That's a Gardevoir trainer gallery. Pretty well centered. I do dig that. And... nothing. Like, literally nothing. We'll get that in a nice little pinot sleeve there. Charizard, we are doing it up big. We are right around the corner from 200 subs. That's our giveaway card. When we get to 200 subs, we're super glad to hear from you, brother. Like I said, that is a... man, broken leg. That is terrible, Charizard. Well, we're glad you're doing better. We're glad you're home from the hospital. That means you're better. You know, Charizard, one time my daughter had a what we found out later on to be a buckle fracture in her arm. But I took her to the hospital to get her arm set, and I put in the cast, and I didn't realize that there was a small chance they might have to re-break her arm when we got there. And we had been there about 15-20 minutes when I noticed they were hauling kids away, and you could hear them screaming and crying in the background. And it took me a minute to figure out what they were doing, but they were re-breaking arms and legs, man. You know what, Christopher Mars? That is so funny, because whenever I ship cards out, they always be like, oh, are they fragile? Is it fragile? I'm like, yeah, man, it's little tiny pieces of cardboard. They're kind of fragile. Like, I don't want you dropping them, shit. Treat them like they're fragile. Hell. Gohan513, who has amassed a wild Pokemon collection, is also an OG avid Dragon Ball Z collector, in case you couldn't tell by the name. I'm just saying. And we're going to open up some cards for our buddy Gohan here. Now, also, that is absolutely right. Unison Warrior, Rise of the Unison Warrior. And I know absolutely almost nothing about Dragon Ball Z, except I did make a Halloween costume for my niece one time, and I can't remember. I think I made her Vegeta, maybe? I don't remember. It was some purple guy with a head wrap. I don't know. But she was very popular at the college. So, all right, now, guys, anyone out there, Dr. Fresh, I know you be knowing, Christopher Mars seems super interested. If I pull something hot, you gotta let me know. I mean, I know what a hologram looks like, but sometimes the other card be the one. You never know. Time Bullet. It's a nice character, though. I like the character. Oh, and My Hero Academy. Man, Christopher Mars, I'm mildly aware of that one. Piccolo. There you go, Gohan. Does Piccolo also wear like an all-purple outfit, like mainly like some purple jogging pants looking shit? Because if so, that's the guy. That's the outfit I made, if so. Oh, cards are falling out of my hand now. Dragon Ball Chaser. Well, technically they're all chasing them. And Gohan says Naruto is that hot fire, in case you didn't know. I like that guy, though. I do like this guy. The Poison Mancer. That's weird. That's a weird word. It's a weird word. Alright, there you go. That's the outfit I made then, Gohan. And Christopher Mara says Naruto is my favorite anime. I am only mildly aware of Naruto. I'm not gonna lie. There you go. This is Trunks for a Brighter Future hologram guy. And this dude in the background. Oh, and Gohan513 wants me to know that Gohan actually started wearing purple pants. Well, guys, in case you didn't know, and I talk about this all the time, purple is the color of royalty. So there's always that to remember. Oh, and like I said, Taylor B, Charles Cameron, Pokey Fun Boys, Mr. Wayne, and soon to be Ben Sharp, you are all three on the shipping list, and you will be heading out shortly. And by shortly, I mean sometime this weekend. Lord Turner's Armor says my favorite Anasaur is Chainsaw Man. I'll tell you what, I really like that title. And Miss Liz came storming in with Sailor Moon. And you know what, guys? I actually watched a few episodes of that. Oh, now J Murder says Smurfs, Pokemon, community, anime people, let me know. Are the Smurfs anime? Is that how that works? Let me know in the chat. Taylor B said I need a sugar mama, no cap. Taylor B, I hear you, but let me remind you, you gotta give mama the sugar. You know what I'm saying? So you might think you want one, but you might not like the results. In case y'all didn't know, as far as I've been told, the Smurfs are a communist propaganda plot. Smurf stands for Soviet Men under Red Father. And Papa Smurf, the Overlord, tells you what you will or will not be, like Painter Smurf or Carpenter Smurf or whatever. And Gargamel represents the evil West, always attempting to consume them for their gold. I heard that once and I never got it out of my head. I love it. Oh, Charizard, brother, never need to apologize. We are so glad you stopped by. You are, man, you are a G. Get some rest, brother. Maybe we hope you feel better. DeFresh said Goku Smurf. That's so funny.
As CFO, you know, sometimes.
And Chris Ramara says, I'm super excited for Union Arena. Holy smokes, that is a bunch. Hunter X Hunter. Man, I remember a cartoon way back in the day called Vampire Hunter D, and I have heard of Bleach. I haven't got to see a whole lot of it, but I have heard of that one. Let's see what we got. Oh man, go on. I got to see like 15 minutes of the Castlevania, and I did like that. I thought it was pretty good. There you go. Zarbon the Gorgeous. Bro, you gotta love that. You gotta love Zarbon the Gorgeous, bro. You know, I often refer to myself as lovely and talented, so I definitely dig Zarbon the Gorgeous. That is hilarious. Gohan513, we may or may not have just pulled you some hot fire. I can't be 100% sure. We're going to have to turn to our buddy Google to find it out. Uh-oh. Latourus and Gohan getting together behind the scenes. That's what the community is for. That's why we're so glad we're here. All right, people. We're down to about 30 minutes left. That is going to be what we like to refer to as last call. We call it last call, but I've never held you back before. Keep that in mind. All right, Misfits. We get a little closer every day. I'll bet we got 200 subscribers by the time... I'll bet we have 200 subscribers by Tuesday next week. That's what I bet. Now remember guys, you play the games in the chat, you earn the points, you get 1,000,000, you get a free $5 pack of cards. So many Misfits have achieved this goal already. I can't even name Eric, Liam, Miss Liz, Taylor B. I mean, those are just some of the Misfits that have achieved the glory of the free $5 pack. And Christopher Mars, let me tell you, I also find it to be very likely, as well as possible, and it'll feel really nice to be able to tell people when they say, hey, my little YouTube show, I can say, yeah, my little 200 subs, I'll be super proud, and then we'll keep it rolling all the way to 200 millions and millions, just like the Rock fans. Taylor B says, I watched The Shining for the first time. I thought it was awesome. Taylor B, Stanley Kubrick is a wonderful director, and I do enjoy his take on The Shining. However, I'm a big fan of that book. But Taylor B, let me tell you something. They also have a mini-series based on The Shining that is pretty good. It doesn't get a lot of credit. It was pretty good. You should check that out if you get a chance. I enjoyed it quite a bit. And there's a theory floating around on YouTube that in The Shining the movie, the whole time you're watching it, there's a theory that Alice is the crazy one. It is wild. Check that out. And there's also a part 2. Go on, it's called Dr. Sleep. And that was a really cool movie. I liked it way better than I thought I would. Christopher. First of all, A Clockwork Orange is absolutely wild. Like, I have a hard time even talking about that movie because it is just an absolute trip. I love that movie. Did you know that the guy who plays Darth Vader, the body of Darth Vader, is in that movie? And also, Stanley Kubrick was supposed to do AI, but he couldn't finish it or whatever, and he passed away. And Steven Spielberg stepped in and made that movie for his friend because he knew his friend wanted to complete it. And AI is actually one of my very favorite Kubrick-related movies. I really, really like AI. Yeah, Taylor B, The Shining has a lot to it, man. There's a lot. That hotel is a real hotel. It's not called the Overlook. But that's a real hotel. You can really rent a room there and go stay in that bad boy. That's the real shit. Do I still have that Steam and Siege blister pack? I sure do. Let's see what it looks like. I have a couple of them bad boys. Couple of them. Let me reach into the darkness there. Well, I got one of them in my hand. I got that one. I think I got another one. Okay, I got a couple more. But yeah, we do still have that. You know what? I like the little packs too that come with that little weird token. Taylor B, you didn't know? Holy smokes, Taylor B, we got a few of those, and you did. I can't believe you of all people didn't know. That's a trip. Oh, Christopher Bar. You know what? We used to keep them out on the display, and we kind of they end up falling to the background. Like I said, Joseph, we got a couple of them. We're not like short down to that one. I think we got like 4 or 5 of them. Yes, a promo coin and a holo off rip guaranteed. Plus, you never know what's in that pack, bruh. You never know. Friends and family on PayPal. Is that what he goes to on our PayPal? Is it friends and family? I believe there's a link. We're gonna get this popping, Joseph. But yeah. There's a link in the Discord. Well, Joseph, the best way to get us the shipping information is to get it to us through a private message on the Discord. You can message either JMurder or PokeJester, either one. We are both members of the shipping department. And this is the way it works, Joseph. If you spend $25 here at the shop, shipping is free. Otherwise, shipping is $8 inside the continental U.S. But we will store the cards up to infinity if you want. So we recommend that you build a bag and build your cards up till you spend the $25 and then get it shipped out. But I also understand that if you get something really hot and you want it right away, but like I said, it's $8 for card shipping. That's the way we've always done it. And I do have 3 people on the shipping deck, so the shipping is getting ready to go out this weekend. Now I'm gonna tell y'all what, Gohan513 has absolutely been pulling the fire Pokemon cards. He really has. He's been pulling some fire there. But Gohan said, I'm thinking about it. I'm gonna tell y'all what though. Gohan buys you a card, bro. You better get ready. Gohan has been doing super good with the hot pulls, I'm telling you. And the only thing I would be more afraid of is if Miss Liz bought a pack after him. Because Miss Liz is an absolute snipe, in case you didn't know. James and Elena, welcome back. Holy, so I don't know why I'm up so late. I've been up since 10 o'clock in the morning. So I was up at 10 o'clock in the morning of a different day, so. But we are up trying to do the thing we always try to do, and that's catch 'em all. James and Elena, welcome back. We are so glad to see you guys. James and Elena, that is the question of the day, is who is going to buy me some cards? I ask myself that weekly, daily, every couple of hours. I'm just saying. It is a conversation had at the dinner table at my house regularly. And I've been slipping on it. I ain't got to say it in a while. But I do want to say thank you to the people who make this wonderful non-copyright music for us to share here on the show. That's right, James and Elena. We are moving ever forward towards the goal. Yeah, we're getting super close, man. We're super hyped. Lurkin Lowry. Welcome back, brother. Where you been? I know where you been. You've been lurking. It's all in the name there, ain't it? Tell him, it's all in the name. Oh, wow. And James says, it's just me. Elena's in the bed. She gets no props. All the credit is mine. Holy smokes. Daycare at 7 a.m. James, I'm going to be honest with you. At 7 a.m., the only thing I want is to go back to sleep. Holy smokes. That is not my time of the day. I'm not even going to lie. But props to you, Miss Elena. Power to the people. 7 a.m. Holy smokes. That's not my thing. Oh, absolutely. Taylor B. Of the Poke Homies official Rip and Ship Shop on Twitch and TikTok. We know I take a mental health day all the time at work and they don't care for it at all. I promise you, bro, I feel that. But I was just making sure I wasn't missing you guys. Make sure my notification bells are popping. James, this is a pack for you. Let's get this popping. Like I said, I just make sure I didn't want to miss you guys. I like hanging with you guys when I can, Taylor B. Y'all's my peeps. I hope Charles Cameron is feeling better. Last time we seen Charles Cameron here at the shop, he was had a little bit of the Rona. He said he was a big dog, though. He said it wasn't phasing him. Holy smokes. Okay, first of all, James, then you're just going to have to go ahead and stay up. That's how I would do that. I'm not even going to lie to you. If I can't get, well, I don't know. You could probably get 5 hours sleep. That's about my standard. That's about the standard. Now, I've been up since 10 o'clock in the morning. I'll probably make it to bed about 6 o'clock in the morning. So, I do run a 19-20 hour day pretty often. But that's because I'm crazy and just don't sleep for shit. I have a hard time sleeping. I like to be out and about doing stuff. Joseph says I could not be held back. Let's get it popping. Alright, James. Let's see what there is to see with the purple energy. You know what? I am much like my father. I am at times too bold. Got a Haunter. And like I done told y'all, bro, the ghost Pokemon are creepy. Creepy. James says I take a nap. I don't sleep. I nap is what I do, bro. That's 3 hours of a nap. Holy smokes. That's right, Christopher. We talked about this before. Yeah, you're napping too. Anything under 5 is a nap. Oh, and you know what, though, Christopher? That's how me and my wife did it. Whoever makes the most money gets to leave the house. Whoever doesn't, whoever can't top the other, then you have to stay home with the kids, bro. That's how we did that. And like I said, if you want to be the one that leaves and you want to go get the job, start hunting, make more money. That's how we did that. We did that for years. All right, James, I'm hoping to pull something hot. But it's looking slim so far. Porygon. Look at that. Reverse Hollow Inkay. I'm just going to say that I'm sure this is the card everyone was looking for. And that Gil score. Nobody's looking for that. Those are great cards. No, I'm just talking the trash there. But let me tell y'all a secret. You know what? I wouldn't even call it insomnia, man. I lay on down. I fall asleep just fine. But if my eyes open for any reason whatsoever, I'm awake now. It's over. I'm up. It's done. And I'm an extremely light sleeper. All right. Where we go here? Joseph. Let's get you popping. Man, Christopher Mars, let me tell you something. Not only do you lose money, but you lose the chance to be the primary influence in your children's life every day. That is something you just cannot put a dollar value on. Me and my wife were very specific. We wanted to raise our children. And I mean, I'm not hating on anybody who has to use daycare. Daycare is a necessary, it's a thing, it's out there, you know what I'm saying? But the ability to be home with my daughter every day, how could I complain about that? There just is no way. Yeah, I know. Not even a hollow. James and Elena, I'm telling you. Well, I think there was a hollow. That's all there was. Yeah, Christopher, like I said, that's how I always felt about it. I mean, and I don't want anybody to think I'm hating on them because they use daycare or whatever, but that's just how I did it, man. That's just how we did it. I love them little coins to fresh. I think they're an extra little fancy addition to the fun. I was calling it a pog. It is not a pog. Like I said, that's one of the things that likes to show the Pokejester's age a lot. Alright, Joseph. I'm trying to be real gentle here. Alright. We call this an insta-sleeve situation. Alright, Joseph. Man, Joseph, we ain't opened none of these in a while. That's awesome. I appreciate the chance to get the fool with some of these. Maybe we need to get them back out on display. Maybe we've been slacking on that, you know? Listen, that's got a little, from being in the pack, that's kind of how they are. We'll put it in one of them top loaders, flatten them out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And we'll make sure we get it flattened out, though. Now, there's Lucario. That's one of the characters I've really been digging lately. I do like him quite a bit. Got your little Mew coin. And the other one. Didn't even want to pop out the pack, Joseph, I'm telling you. Alright. They look like Pogs to me, but that's a thing. Holy smokes, Christopher says that I am looking for some full arts in here? That is awesome. Alright. Go ahead and put Miss Liz in the box now. Alright, Joseph. Joseph, we're about to get it in. You said, look, you're like you've never opened them up. Man, I've got to open these up like twice. Once or twice. It hasn't been a whole lot. We've pulled some okay stuff. I mean, nothing I remember as super fire. So, man, you're in line to pull out something really hot. I'm pretty excited, too. And these cards are a little older, too, man. You got that vintage thing going on. Oh, okay. It's got the brakes. All right. Man, there's a chance to see something really different here. Christopher Mars said that's when I got back into it. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get it. Everybody, cross them up. Send your pokey luck Joseph's way. Let's get it. All right. Now, I don't know if these do the 1, 2, 3, 4 thing or not. I have no real idea. I'm not going to share the code. But we're going to do the 3, 4 thing. Oh, yeah, Joseph, like I said, if you're a code sharer, let me know. I'll share your code. Otherwise, we'll hold on to it. This is from an older game, though, so I don't know if it's still the same game. Oh, wow, so you probably get something really cool out of that. Joseph, I definitely got that card. Like I said, keep it turned upside down. Look, there you go. I don't know if the 1, 2, 3, 4 thing works with these cards. Oh, it's only 3 with these. All right, well, I went 4 because I didn't know no better. Like I said, it's new to me, too. That's an Infernape hologram right there. That's super nice. We'll get him sleeved right up. And we got Ninja Boy, Rapid Dash, Persian. I like that. I never seen that before. Oh, C-Dot, you've been around forever, ain't you, bro? Look, Christopher says 3 to the back. Christopher, thank you so much. I'm so glad somebody's telling me because, boy, I don't be knowing. Y'all already know. Mareep, Bergmite. Well, this is one of the kind of things where you definitely save all the cards, even the common, and a reverse hollow Mareep. Now, I always love it when you get the card with the card in the pack. I always think that is so cool, man. I always dig that. All right, let's get these 2 bad boys sleeved up a little. Joseph said I found them in the list and the live description. Yes, right. Man, it is so funny, too, because them have been, hey, we've had them listed for the whole time. We've been, and like I said, it was so funny because, like I said, I remember that being one of the first cards we would put out on display. That is super awesome, man. All right, Joseph, let me get these flipped over and get your name on them. I like to do that right away. Just help save on confusion. Alright, just want to make sure I'm spelling your name right. That is important to me. There we go. Alright, our new friend Joseph is rocking in the right direction. Pulling some lightly vintage Steam and Siege cards. Alright. Let's see what there is to see. 1, 2, 3. Haha, not 4. Holy smokes, I did 3, I swear to God. Okay, look. That is the Pokemon Ranger, which maybe 3 was right. We'll see when we get to the end. Or maybe I did do it right that time. Alright, Pokemon Ranger, not to be confused with a Ford Ranger. That's a Tangrowth. Looks like something off of Plants vs. Zombies, I'm just saying. Captivating Pokepuff. In case y'all didn't know, the Pokejester love a cupcake or a candy or any of that. I'd like to have some of that. Holy smokes, Gengar. Man, I'd like to see that Gengar, Christopher. You can share that in the Discord. And I watched a guy who found like a lost pack at a store. I think it was a Target and opened it up. But yeah, man, I wish I would have known about Pokemon when I was working at the stupid Walmart. I could have had something cool. Okay, we can share the codes. Alright, Joseph. Hell yeah, we'll get that popping. I'll dig them out. Now remember, when we share codes here at the Rip and Ship Shop, you gotta type real fast, bruh. Holy smokes! That is a reverse hollow Drifaloon with a really weird hologram pattern of eyeballs. I kind of like that. And a Cobalion, which I'm not going to say resembles an ice cube, but is similar to an ice cube. Oh, absolutely, Joseph. I think the just because they're so different, a little older, and they've been around a while, it automatically adds a little something to them. Alright, our buddy Joseph wants to code share for our fast typing friends. And Joseph, buddy, you are new to us, and we appreciate you, and we like that you endorse such good sportsmanship and such. We're going to give you a pack of Tempest to help soothe the ice cube-ish nature of those packs. Joseph, then we got a bag building for you. It's going to be fantastic. Boom, set you right there. Bam, bam. When they, holy smokes. Christopher, I'll tell you what, we're fortunate to have you here with us. You have a hell of a schedule to keep, my friend. That is, man, we really appreciate you being here. We appreciate all our misfits, but I'm gonna tell you what, it's 4 kids, man. Spare time is few and far between. Oh man, I'm so glad you kept it sealed too. Christopher, that is wild. That's what they call investments. That's the investment element of it. Yes, we are still here. Allow me to confirm that for you. Alright, Joseph. These are what we call consolation cards. We've already established that you are a code sharer. Let's get that popping. And I know it's 4 this time. Let's see if I can keep it right. That is the OG NyQuil energy. It'll help put you to bed. Oh, Toxicroak. Jinx. Holy smokes. Man, why does Jinx look like she want to borrow your VCR, though? I'm just saying. She just wants to double tape real quick. Toxapex. Growlithe. Drowsy. Which I like Drowsy. I like the color scheme on Drowsy. I like how Drowsy matches the border. However, though, of the sleepy Pokemons, we all know it's Snorlax or nothing, baby. Let's be real. Misdrevious. Like I said, one of them evil ghost Pokemons. Wailmer. Murkrow. And a reverse hollow primordial altar. Not to be outdone by Fury OCD Girl. Trainer Gallery. Look at that. That is super nice. Look at her eyeballs when the hologram kicks in. Alright, Joseph, that helps keep the pokey wheels turning. Alright, Joseph. That is a pretty, oh man, absolutely a beautiful card. And I really, like I said, I like, before I started doing the show, I never thought about Pokemon cards being this dynamic. That's about an $8 card. That's something that I think will definitely go up in some value. That's really nice. Joseph coming in with a hot fire. Joseph, sir, let us get you a bag is how we do it. We try not to throw the whole box on the floor, but sometimes we do. Alright guys, that brings us to the 5-minute mark. We got 5 minutes left. I want to remind everybody out there gambling, get your gamble on, but finish it up. You don't want to get caught in the middle. Okay, Taylor B, this is an easy question. I can answer this. I can't believe there has been so much fuss over this question for so long. I have the answer. See, y'all always like the Poke Jester don't have the answer. Yes, I have the answer. And I'm about to give it to y'all right now. Are y'all ready? This is how this works. The egg is definitely an egg. It is probably a chicken. Definite exceeds probable. You are definitely an egg. You came first. You might be a chicken. We don't know. You are definitely an egg. Egg first. Hands down. That's how I feel about it. And you are on the go-kart, not in the go-kart, unless it has a roll cage. Then I will give you in the go-kart. The Fresh coming in with the right answer. The egg. That's how I feel about it. This is a conversation I have had several times with people, so I definitely feel you on that one. Alright guys, we got a giveaway coming up. It'll be our end of the stream giveaway. We are so glad you guys come to hang with us. We really appreciate it. I'm not saying I couldn't talk to myself for 3 hours, but I have before, but I don't wanna. Joseph says I went ahead and got a couple of Crown Zenith just to keep it popping. Alright, Joseph, let's get it going. Oh, there they are. There they are. Alright, Joseph. There we go. Alright, Joseph. Once the bug catches you, it catches you. And like the song says, you got to catch them all. Not some of them, not part of them, all of them. Alright. Let's move it in that direction. Our buddy Joseph says, let's make it happen. I have seen some warm fire, but I want to see some hot fire. I feel you, sir. Let's make it happen. Alright, guys. The Battle Royal is getting ready to start. Be active in the chat to participate. Type fast if you like codes. Count to 4 if you want to flip the cards. This is how we do it. Holy smokes. That is the purple energy. And I don't even have to be psychic to know that sometimes I am like my mother. I am often unsatisfied. Keep it rolling. And that's a great ball, okay? I'm not saying it's the best. It's the greatest. It's a great ball. Let's get it popping. Soul Rock, trekking shoes. Them shoes were made for walking. I'm saying Sunkaren, Coughing. I like Coughing, no, even though he's a weird Pokemon to me, but I do kind of dig that one. Bidoof, bruh, your whole name's corny. Salandit, I think. Yeah, that guy. That guy. Purloin. Look, on the internet, trolling right now. How many other Pokemons do you know that are out there trolling, bro? Come on. Purloin. Holy God. That is a reverse holo, Mr. Mime. For those that don't know, Mr. Mime, not my boy. And that is a hologram Zacian? Kind of like that card. That's kind of nice. Fresh be winning. Man, Fresh, we can't even keep track of how many times you have won a battle royal. We don't keep those kind of stats here at the Rip and Ship Shop. I wish we had a statistician. That would be amazing. I would love that. Tell us how many times you've won the battle royal. Hey, Christopher, you are not lying. The Fresh do be killing it, bro. You really do. All right, Joseph. We got you rocking in the right direction. And that direction is up towards the hot fire. The Fresh said my Zapdos is level 99. Man, the Fresh, that means you can only get one more. Get it all the way 100. Started from the bottom, now we're here. At least I think that's how the song goes. I don't really know. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how we do it. That is the aluminum foil energy. You make a hat so they can't reach your thoughts. That's a Lunatone. Solid Rock. I just seen you, bro. Rare candy. Like I've said several hundred times, if y'all have candy, especially if it's rare, send it to me, the Poke Jester. I want the candy. Rockruff. I would go trick or treat if I could. If trick or treat was something that adults did and they could go gather the candy and that was like legit socially acceptable, I would absolutely go gather candy all night. I was all about that life. Tangela. Kind of like that. That's neat. Ball toy. Man, that's right, Joseph. Hot fire. Fingers crossed. Let's get it popping. Energy retrieval. Okay. I like that. Reverse hollow Volcarona. And that's pretty good. A Zororia Vstar. That's a little closer to the fire. Stand back. You don't want to get burned. Stand back, people. Alright, Joseph, already adding to the joy that is your bag. That, people, is how you build a bag off rip. Joseph, brother, thank you so much. We're glad we can be here for you and with you on your Pokemon collecting adventures. Alright, Miss Liz, Latoris Freeman, rumor is you would like to battle before we go. Be that the case, we need to know what kind of cards you want to do the battle with. Hit us up, let us know. We will get you guys going in the right direction. Oh man, Joseph, no problem, hey man. Like I said, we're here 3 nights a week, dude, come hang. We appreciate you stopping by, brother. Shit. Miss Liz wants to go Astral Radiance. Alright, Miss Liz, let me get the Fresh opened up real quick. He was the Battle Royal winner, so he's next on deck here. Holy smokes, Joseph says it's really hard to get packs in my area. So this is working out pretty well for him. Joseph, I have to ask, my man, if you can tell me if you're able to share this information. Where are you? We got Misfits in Oklahoma where the wind comes sweeping down the plains. We have Misfits in Australia, Canada, Ohio, the only state in America that's high in the middle and round on both ends. I'm just saying, we got Indiana, Kentucky, New York, Boston. I mean, we got Misfits from everywhere, man. Joseph, tell us, kind sir, where do you hail from? Missouri. Joseph. You know what I always think about when I think about Missouri? I think about Grandpa Simpson. He didn't care for Missouri for whatever reason. I don't know why. He said he would be dead in the cold ground before he would recognize Missouri, and that's why his flag only had 49 stars on it. That's all I remember from that episode. The show me state, bro. Hey, show me. Let me see it. The fresh. Got a little aluminum foil to put in your toolbox. Gastrodon, probably gross. A little arc phone. Horsey. Shuppet. Shellos. Growlithe. Ducklet. Reverse Hollow Hoopa, which I kind of like. Not too bad. Joseph, let me tell you something. If you have any idea why Grandpa Simpson does anything, you tell me, bro, so we can both know. But yeah, I am an avid Simpson fan. I'm mildly familiar with the first 15 to 22 seasons, depending on what you want to know. I just remember that time that they pulled out the flag, and Grandpa was like, I'll be dead in the cold ground before I recognize Missouri. Alright, Miss Liz and our buddy A-Town want to round out the night with a pack battle. Miss Liz and our buddy Latourus Freeman gonna round it out with a pack battle. Let's get it going in the right direction. Miss Liz likes to go second, although we are gentlemanly here at the Misfits Rip and Ship Shop, and we do believe in ladies first. She likes to snipe, and she's quite good at it, so I don't want to hold her back, so we're going to send Latourus out there first. Now, Latourus is not to be underestimated, my friends. I'm telling you, he can be a killer. Let's see what there is to see. Alright, Greenleaf Energy. You know we rep that at the Rip and Ship Shop. Some of my favorite type of energy. Koalava. A Dark Patch, which looks like a weird embryo, like some stem cell research. It freaks me out. Bisharp. Ponyta. You know I say that one real bad all the time. Oh, Rowlet. Bronzor. Oshawott. Hoot. Kaleido, and boom! That is a Palkia V-Star card. Latourus, that is how you get it in. You know what, DeFresh? It is weird that you would say that. The guy I work with, I don't work with him, he's a security guard where I work, swears by that particular program. He tries to get me to watch that all the time. Alright, Latourus coming out swinging for the fences. Say, we're getting you a value right now, Latourus, so we know where you're at here. Coming in right at $5. That is pretty good. Miss Liz, don't call it a comeback. She's here all the time, and she takes them down left and right. Let's see what we got. Last pack magic. Make it happen, Cap'n. That is the yellow starburst energy. It's some of my favorite. Pillow Swan, in case you didn't know, they're going to reanimate the woolly mammoth, which I think is crazy. Gardenia's Vigor. Wishcash. Skyther, which I do like this character. I think he's pretty cool. Scantler. Kind of weird. Yanma. Hoot Hoot. Cricketot. Reverse Hollow Bascu Legion. And a nice ice cube. Miss Liz. I don't want to be the one to break it to you, but I will because it is my official responsibility. Taurus is the winner of that pack battle. Joseph wants to know, do we plan on restocking any Japanese Pokemon cards anytime soon? Joseph, we plan on restocking those cards as soon as we can get them in the shop. So, yes, sir, that is a big yes. Absolutely. We love to keep them Japanese cards on hand. They are crazy popular, man. They are, man, they're other levels what it is. I'm just going to tell you. All right, Taurus is the winner. Miss Liz, we are so glad you were here to participate. All right, Pokemisfitz. I want to take a moment and knock the camera loose. No, I don't. What I really want to do is say thank you to Liam Scott, Mandy Waddle, Miss Liz, Lataurus Freeman, Gohan 513, Taylor B, Joseph Stelzer, Christopher Mars, DeFresh, Pokemon Collects, Derek Reyes, Eric the OG, King Kong, Lord Charizard, James with No Elena, Lurkin Lowry, and anybody I forgot. I want to thank you guys for coming to hang with us. We really appreciate it here at the Misfits Rip and Ship Shop. That is my time. We're going to do this again on Sunday. Use the notification bell. It'll help you keep up with us. We don't want you to miss out. We'll be coming in early on Sunday, probably around 10 o'clock, maybe before then. Heck, who knows? Like I said, use the bell. Thank you guys so much for hanging with us. Like I say all the time, you gotta catch them all. Ain't no better place than here at the Pokemisfitz Rip and Ship Shop. Until next time, guys, we'll see you then.